breakthrough in these talks? Anything you're hearing?
Well, everybody is looking for some kind of breakthrough on this business story. But more importantly, the focus really has been on the Nigerian Communications Commission and the magnitude or the gravity of the fine that has been levied onto MTN. Although, insiders close to the situation say that MTN is looking for an 60 to 80% decrease in the fine. And what has been an interesting development that has been made public so far is that MTN has gone ahead and apologized in a formal way in a letter to the Nigerian government, and that letter was received by the Office of the Presidency today. Francis.
All right, that is interesting. And you've also spoken to the Nigerian Communications Commission that, of course, implemented this whopping fine. What are they saying right now?
Well, SABC did speak to the Public Affairs Director this afternoon, Mr. Tony Ojobo, and he reiterated the fact that the current negotiations would be better served if there was no public attention given to them. However, he did go on and say that the Nigerian Communications Commission is not necessarily squarely responsible for the ultimate decision, but instead it is the Nigerian government who has taken over the responsibility of really getting into the nuts and bolts or the intricate details of the fine and what the implications are for MTN at this moment. Francis.
Earlier reports, Sophia, suggested that Commission officials didn't want to be strong-armed by MTN. We don't have any official confirmation of what people were saying, but is there any sense behind the scenes of whether attitudes have hardened or softened, perhaps that letter making a difference?
Well, Francis, on reporting on this story, one of the major frustrations is there are no concrete, substantial comments that we can stand on. But what we do know is that, indeed, the Nigerian government has taken a completely strong stand on this specific issue. The Nigerian government has the uphill task of fighting insurgency in the country. And now that the insurgents have linked themselves to an Islamic state, it escalates the issue. And, the 5 million unsubscribed users that MTN labored to register within the short amount of time that they were given was just simply not enough on the part of the telecom provider in terms of helping the government in solving the issue of insurgents. You know that with insurgency, there must be some kind of covert connection, and that can be aided with unregistered SIMs or phone lines that don't necessarily have a distinct owner.
MTN has not explained, in my opinion, exactly why to miss that deadline and didn't cut off those subscribers. Has there been any clarity on that in Nigeria itself? Well,
the MTN, heads and the delegates that are here, along with the MTN CEO, Sophia Adengo, have often said that MTN has done its duty in complying with the Nigerian authorities as best as possible. What they required was a bit more time to be able to register these outstanding 5 million, well, they are subscribed, but they are just unregistered. And if they were given more time to register them, then the problem would completely go away. However, MTN has simplified a problem that is much greater for the Nigerian government. And, a simple letter of apology is just not going to cut it for the NCC, the Nigerian Communications Commission. What they are looking for is a penalty and, I suppose, a ripple effect of a message that you cannot come to Nigeria and do business as you please without any repercussions. Francine.
All right, thank you so much. Sophia Adengo reporting live from Abuja in Nigeria.